Yo, what's good, Cinemaversee fam? Welcome back to Cinemaversee 99, where we dissect movies like a psychologist at a vampire therapy session. Today, we're diving into Sinners, the 2025 horror banger from Ryan Coogler that's got everyone buzzing. 98% on Rotten Tomatoes, $48 million opening weekend, and Michael B. Jordan playing twins so cool they make Parent Trap look like Amateur Hour. Because this Southern Gothic vampire flick is a wild ride through the Mississippi Delta, and I'm here to break it down with some laughs, some psychology, and a spicy fan theory that'll make you rethink the whole movie. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 1,000 subs so we can monetize this juke joint. And let's roll. Okay, picture this. It's 1932, Clarksdale, Mississippi. Twin brothers Smoke and Stack, both played by Michael B. Jordan because one MJB isn't enough, roll back into town after dodging bullets for Al Capone in Chicago. They've got a briefcase full of cash and a dream. Open a juke joint so lit it'd make the devil jealous. Their cousin Sammy, a blues guitarist with a voice that could pierce the veil between life and death, is roped in to perform. But here's the kicker. While they're setting up for the party of the century, a trio of Irish vampire folk musicians, yes, you heard that right, crash the scene, and suddenly it's From Dusk Till Dawn meets Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Oh, and did I mention the Ku Klux Klan's lurking? Because, 1930s Mississippi. Let's talk why Sinners slaps harder than a Delta blues riff. First off, the vibe is immaculate. Coogler shoots this on IMAX film, so the cotton fields look like they're about to jump out and hand you a banjo. The cinematography by Autumn Durald Arkapaw is so gorgeous. I forgot I was watching a horror movie and thought I was in a tourism ad for 1930s Mississippi, minus the vampires and racism, of course. The first hour is pure character drama. Smoke and Stack are hustling to open their juke joint in one day, which is like me trying to edit this video before my mom calls me for dinner. But here's where it gets juicy. The pacing. Critics on X are split. Some say the first half's too slow, like waiting for your Uber Eats in a zombie apocalypse. Others, like me, think it's genius. Coogler spends 60 pages setting up this community. Sammy the preacher boy, Delta Slim the boozy pianist, Annie the hoodoo queen. Because when the vampires show up, you care if they get their throats ripped out. It's not just horror. It's a love letter to Black resilience, music, and history, with a side of fang-tastic chaos. All right, let's put on our Freudian glasses and dive into the psychology of these characters, because Sinners is serving Jungian archetypes with a side of gumbo. Smoke and Stack, our twin leads, are like yin and yang with six-packs. Smoke's the practical one, all about the money. Dude's basically the ID, chasing instant gratification. Stack's the dreamer, wrestling with his past love for Mary, played by Haley Steinfeld, who's giving Elizabeth Taylor vibes. Their dynamic scream sibling rivalry meets codependency. Psychologically, twins often share a mirrored identity, but Coogler shows them splintering under pressure. Smoke's all cash rules everything, while Stack's haunted by guilt over abandoning Mary in a racist world. That's some Carl Jung shadow self-realness right there. Then there's Sammy, the blues prodigy. His dad, a pastor, warns him, "You keep dancing with the devil, he's gonna follow you home." Sammy's music is so pure it summons spirits, literally, but it also attracts vampires. This ties to the psychology of flow states. When you're so in the zone, you tap into something primal, almost supernatural. But Coogler flips it. Sammy's gift is both his salvation and his curse, like a rock star with a cosmic restraining order from evil. Ever feel like your talent's a double-edged sword? Drop a comment. Let's talk. Now, let's get to the spicy part, fan theories. X is buzzing with takes on Sinners, and I've got one that'll make your brain do a backflip. Theory time. What if the vampires aren't just monsters, but a metaphor for capitalism? Hear me out. Remick, the head vampire, offers fellowship and equality, but only if you let him in. Sounds like a shady CEO promising stock options. Smoke's obsession with money mirrors, Remic's seduction, and the juke joint's cash-fueled chaos attracts the vampires. Coogler's saying greed is the real bloodsucker, y'all, especially in a Jim Crow South where black folks are already fighting the Klan's fangs. Mind blown, right? Another X theory. Sammy's music isn't just attracting vampires, it's a time portal. That epic musical number where hip-hop dancers and rock guitarists pop up in 1932? Not just a cool montage, it's Sammy literally ripping the fabric of time with his blues. Fans on Reddit think this sets up a sequel where Sammy's music fights future vampires' I'm Here for Sinners. Time travel boogaloo. What's your take on this theory? Comment below. All right, Cinemaversee fam, that's my Sinners breakdown. Is it the best movie of 2025? Or did Coogler bite off more than he could chew? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Love it, hate it, or got a wild fan theory? Smash that like button if you want more breakdowns, and subscribe to help us hit 1,000 subs so we can keep this juke joint jumping. Next up, we're tackling Superman 2025. Clark Kent's identity crisis is giving major psych drama. Stay tuned, and as always, keep vibing with the verse.